What a shame, man. What a shame. Requiring a specific style to beat the game on harder difficulties, it's like, what? I mean, that's what I did, except that's what I just did. That's literally been this playthrough. Rest in peace, Arkansas. I could have really used your help. That fight would have been possible. It would have been possible with my build if Abbott's Song was in my group. It would have been possible. But no, they had to make the fight impossible without Jade Golem. It's so lame.
The taint is destroyed. My temple is cleansed. Dirge is restored.
It's a shame.
After
dude.
20 years,
Whatever.
my spirit
Moving on.
may once more return to my temple.
It's an honor to serve, I guess.
Your loyalty is noble, your service appreciated. You show the humble
sorry,
traits
guys.
of
It's
a
just
true
sad. It's sad
spirit
for me.
monk. But there is still much to do.
It's just how it is, though. Old games like this.
Sun Li will soon command all of my power. To complete my restoration, you must return to the mortal world. Find my body and destroy it.
Destroy your body? I don't understand.
Sun Hai devoured my heart, but he needed time to siphon my power. He kept my body from dying, trapped between life and death,
Give Bioware
held
piece
like
of
a
my
trophy
mind.
in his imperial palace.
There's no one left. There's no
That was
Bioware
how
left.
he ended the drought.
They've suffered enough,
You
I
must
think.
find my body and kill it, so that when you defeat your former master, my power is free to dissipate. Until then, I cannot be reborn.
I appreciate that, Exile, but that's not what I enjoy. Like, I enjoy a challenge, but when the game is designed in such a way where it's, like, impossible, especially the frustrating part of why I'm so frustrated is it's an RPG. It's an RPG that encourages you to use whatever style you want, but you are required to play with a certain style at a certain difficulty. That's what's frustrating to me. It's like, it's an illusion of styles, of a style pool. You know what I mean? And that's sad. That's sad to me. You know what I mean? It's a shame. Yeah, it should be possible. It should be physically possible to use whatever style I want. But requiring transformations is, it's just a shame. It shows a lack of, like, play testing at the higher difficulties. You know what I mean? Like, they clearly didn't have anyone testing any of these fights on harder difficulties. Unless they just sat there and used Jade Golem, thinking like, oh, everyone's just gonna want to play Jade Golem, right? It's like they didn't have it tested at all. It's like just a little bit of damage scaling with your abilities. Like, huh? Something? Or at least test that out at harder difficulties without using a transformation. See how stupid it is, and just allow Abbott's Song to join you. Because if I had Abbott's Song, it's possible. It's 100% possible if I did. Yeah, it's just they were like, we're going to put Jade Golem in there, and it's like not, you can't play the game without it. It's just, that's why I say it's sad. It's just sad, man. Because, like, I love this game, and I've never played it on harder difficulties to, like, know this about it, but there it is. You think this style is so cool. Yeah. It's just a shame, man. It just goes to show they didn't have anyone playtest it, and it is what it is. Like, there's no way somebody did that fight on the hardest difficulty. This isn't even the hardest difficulty. Grandmaster, there's a higher difficulty than what we've been doing. So it is literally impossible without transformations. Literally impossible without transformations. So it's like, what are we why would you even have a difficulty that you have to, a harder difficulty that you have to unlock if you can only play Jade Golem? Like, that's not even fun. Like, sure, Jade Golem, the first time you're using it and playing through it, yeah, it's fun. It's a cool style, but like mandating it, like, dude, where's the replayability in that? Like, I can't play a harder difficulty. The player is going to try the harder difficulty, you know what I mean? And they may not invest in Jade Golem, and then they're screwed. They literally soft lock. Or they have to do what I did and lower the game difficulty, which is not fun, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't feel accomplished, you know? No, they didn't, Exile. They didn't. They made everything have more health, do more damage, and that's it. They just had more health and do more damage. And they didn't play it. They didn't do any sort of like scale checking for the player damage. They figured it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You know what I mean? I mean, it's fine. I don't think it diminishes my love for this game because it's less about the combat of the game than it is just the immersion and story and characters and stuff. It's more about that for me, but like it bums me out. It bums me out because for multiple reasons. I've already been over it, but especially because like I pride myself on beating games on the highest difficulty, and that's like what I want to showcase on YouTube and stuff too. I want to show that I'm a good gamer, but then I hit a brick wall of impossibility with something like this, and it's just like, I know how this looks, but we're turning the difficulty down because it's impossible otherwise. So there it is. It would have been possible if I would have invested in transformation styles. I have maximum health. Maximum health. I have so much margin for error. And it's still impossible. So if there's someone out there that can beat it with my build, I would love to see it. Please, I will give you $100 if you can do it. Seriously. What about Master Lee?
Be prepared. Sun Li will not fall as easily as his brother.
Masochist? No, I love a challenge.
The Emperor had to proceed slowly.
It's just this game was clearly not stress tested at all for it.
Far more quickly.
And it's a shame because it's an RPG encouraging variety.
To weaken him, but there is more you can do. I see within you the knowledge of his child. If it lives, Lee's rage can be proven false.
Like, KOTOR was perfect. I did like a very difficult build to beat on hard mode, and we beat it. You know? It was perfect. It's perfect. It's just they tried something new with this like action RPG approach, and they clearly just didn't test enough on harder difficulties. That's it. Yeah, this came out like a few years after KOTOR 1 and like a year or two after KOTOR 2. But I played it on the hardest difficulty and we beat the whole both 1 and 2. And especially in KOTOR 1, we did like a consular build and didn't level at all through Taurus. Like a super hard challenge, and we still managed to beat the game. I never had to lower the difficulty once, except for the arena, which is kind of mandatory at level 2, except for that. But it's just, it's sad, man. It's sad. So if anyone out there is watching the YouTube video and they're like, I thought this was highest difficulty, Grandmaster difficulty, you lowered it. It's impossible, man. It's impossible. And if you can prove me wrong, let me know. Prove me wrong. I got you a prize. How can I do this? I know this child lives, but how can I find it?
See through my eyes and shape what you already know. One among you was born to the light of a false morning sun. Already she senses it was the burning of Dirge. But Dirge is not known to the Empire.
Exactly.
It is a secret place, and its death was only visible from one height, one vantage.
I need it recorded. I need to see the video. Post the VOD, that's right. Star must have been born in the palace. Monstar must have been born in the palace.
And then spirited away from the tale your lost friend told.
Miyazaki mentioned.
Born while the brothers attacked this place. Killed after Lee was cast out.
Alright, I'll give you $100.
He never
though.
knew her. Sun Li does not look with the eyes of a father. His gaze does not seek life. She was appraised as a tool, just as you were, but her potential did not hold his interest. The loss of his family hides his ambition, perhaps even from himself.
Big lore dump, by the
It
way.
may benefit you to reveal this, but my body must also die.
Am I supposed to do this alone?
I have called your allies to Dirge. Not the spirit realm where we are now, but to the Dirge that exists in the mortal world. You will meet them there when you are restored. The maddened spirits that swarm this realm hunger for passage anywhere. I will not be able to stop them following you, but there is no other way. Remember, find my body in the palace and destroy it, or you will not be able to defeat Sun Li. Enter the portal.
Fine,
I return to you the life that was so wrongly taken.
You don't have to give me another cup, I was like kidding. I'm sorry, Dorzen. Drink some water. Drink some of those tears that stream down your face. Or mine, man. Back-to-back streams of just like anger.
All right, everyone calm down. We managed to lose them, but we'll have to stay out of sight for a while. Water.
There's a waterfall.
Water.
The last hope for the Empire died.
I don't know. We'll think of something. For now, we have to make sure we survive.
Your situation.
All is not lost. Hear me.
Wages?
We must go to Dirge. What? Why?
Why are they
We must
chilling in
go to
Tien's
Dirge,
forest?
quickly. There's no time to explain.
Why are they chilling there? I guess they're trying to hide from the Empire, right? I guess that kind of makes sense. I'm just gonna run to Dirge. He's alive! Well, that took forever. So much for probably beating it tonight. There's still a good bit to go. Not like that much, but...
You live, but the portal was not sealed quickly enough. Defeat the maddened creatures that have followed you, or your life will once again be undone.
Do I get a chance to save? Change the difficulty, please? Oh my god. So dumb how easy it is on easy, man. Look at this. Eh? Just roll into it. There we go.
Seek your fellows. They know about your awakening and are on their way to the shelter of Dirge.
Couldn't change the difficulty
Hurry.
even if I wanted to. Though.
Others will find you soon enough.
Wild. Wild. We had to take it to easy. That's crazy. It was still, like, impossible on Master. So crazy, dude. Wow, I can actually save. I feel like Superman, pretty much. My lord. Okay, a thing of the past. Never happened. That's just sad, man. The shrine is dedicated to Ma Tsung, the water source, one of the first spirit monks. Meditate? So clear your thoughts in contemplation of the spirit monk. You feel calmer. Oh, okay, so that's a spirit font. Okay. Weird. Make sure you change it for your peace of mind. Oh, I changed it back to Grandmaster. Mantra of Inspiration, an ancient text penned by some of the first spirit monks. This book has taught you how to properly focus upon the mantra of inspiration. Understanding the totality of being is the only goal worth achieving, and yet it is a goal that cannot be fulfilled in any life. Still in the striving can be found deep inspirations, and those can aid you in your search. In this paradox, the never-ending journey is made possible. Think upon what you have read here, and take your lessons to the meditation wheels of divine harmony in the temple's hallway. They will help you to find the next step upon the unending path. Mantra of Inspiration. Very good. Heavenly Gate Guardian statue. A huge shrine dedicated to the Heavenly Gate Guardian stands here. The order of demons to which Chai Ka belongs. Gate Guardians protect the border between the worlds. Meditate. Okay, so that's Focus Shrine. That's good to know. Some money. Pages from the Tome of Release. I don't really know what that's for. Don't remember. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, I was gonna...
Ah, excellent. I have many items just waiting for
We
you.
have so much money and like nothing, there's not really been anything to spend money on. Like another problem with this game is like it gives you these other styles, but you literally have no reason to buy any other styles than what you start with, really. Because you have to level them up. Unless you're playing on, if you're playing on easy, then you can like have a variety and just constantly be changing your styles. But on hard, you're like locked into whatever you spend money on or spend resources on. So many quests. Yeah, it's stuff. I know it's for a quest, but I just don't remember what specifically. 7 focus, 7 chi. Among the corpses feels good. Yeah, playing on easy is fun because you can have a variety of styles. You're not really locked in. You can literally just use whatever. But yeah, in harder difficulties, you are locked into a very, very specific build, unfortunately. Journal of Abbott's Song. There's something disturbing in the air tonight, said Phil Collins. I cannot be sure of my suspicions, but I wonder at the behavior of some of the younger monks. They seem nervous, like something is about to happen. Not long ago, I spotted one of them leaving the well room off the temple, and when I was asked why she was down there, she could produce no reason that satisfied my fears. The look she gave me when I assigned her extra chores as penance for being distracted from her duties chilled my heart. It was filled with such menace. Could some of the younger acolytes have discovered the secret path at the bottom of the well? Are they leaving our monastery without my permission? To what end? Troubling questions that will have to wait until tomorrow to answer. Ooh. Remember. Machine cogs. Money. Welded. You're certain this well cover blocks the escape route your guardian used when you were an infant, but you can't seem to open it. The secret must have died with the spirit monks. Seems like we collected everything up here. It happen tonight or tomorrow night?
Like if it says daylight savings time is tomorrow.
Is it like 1 or is it like 2 a.m. tonight, or is it 2 a.m.
That's where I'm like,
tomorrow night?
I don't remember.
Question. 2 a.m. tonight? Okay.
I mean, at least
Well, that's
it's
better.
weekend to get used to.
Yeah, that gives us a day to like get used a little more used to it. It is better. These meditation wheels have seen better days. While the wheels themselves aren't damaged, it looks like there was a complicated system of gearing that connected them. At some point, possibly after Amber's men took Dirge, the mechanism was dismantled. Several parts are missing. Same in the wheel. Most of the wheels are undamaged. You can see where the cogs you found would fit in the wheel's mechanism. Try to repair the wheels with the cogs you found. Using the cogs you found earlier, you can partially repair the gearing that connects the wheels. From the looks of it, 3 of them should spin freely now. Meditation wheels rest here quietly. Thanks to your repairs, 3 of them will spin again. Okay. We still need to repair some more. We don't want to do that yet. Yeah, we lose an hour. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it'll be at 2 a.m. it becomes 3 a.m. Yep.
So many
are gone, but not all. What do we do to deserve this curse? Must we fight for all eternity? You did your spirit wrong. We will not rest until your kind are wiped out.
Watch these fights just be ridiculous. We're on Grandmaster. Didn't feel like it. I was so used to just getting my ass handed to me. Yeah, exactly. Exiled. It's technically 12:30 Eastern time. It's so back and forth, right, Doro? It's like certain parts are just like, what? The latter half of this game, like the last quarter of this game, it seems like they were very rushed, kind of like Totoro 2. Just like nobody tested it. It was like, this is weird, that's weird. Chapter 6. Wherein a friend is returned to the living, Dirge is under siege once more, and the fate of Death's Hand is sealed. Restoring the fountains of Dirge has allowed the Water Dragon to grant you a second chance at life. Your followers now rush to be at your side, but Sun Li also moves. He knows the threat of a spirit monk poses. Here, at the ruins of Dirge, history will repeat itself in spectacular fashion. LucasArts made them rush. Yeah, I mean, it be like that sometimes, but you can definitely feel it. I never noticed it on easier difficulties though. It's a lot of the problems really start to reveal itself on the harder difficulty, which is a pretty common thing in games this age and even older. Can't really say I'm surprised, but I thought it would have been possible, you know, like at least doable. But there's no way.
Legendary strike.
Bad to rush game. Not everything gets delayed. Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer games to get delayed and spent more time on than pushed out unfinished and rushed. Even if it makes the game like just that much more, a little more expensive, I'm fine with that. It's always going to depend on the reason, but in general, though, I'm all for just take your time with it. I'm in no rush. There's so many games out there. Yeah, true. Around the Christmas time and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Monks. I can't read about them anymore. There are ghosts here. I was gonna say, I kinda see them. Yeah. Bones. Velid cogs. Wait, was I not supposed to use those other cogs to repair it? Well, don't I have to use like a specific set of cogs? Do I need to go back? Frick. I remember there being something kind of specific about the cogs. Like, did I already use the wrong cogs or something like that? Repair with multiple? Okay. Saw the other set of cogs. Okay. Using the new set of cogs, you repair 2 more wheels. 5 of them will now spin. The damage to the other 3 wheels is more extensive than you can repair, and you doubt you can restore the system any more than you have. Meditation wheels rest here quietly. Thanks to your repairs, 5 of them will spin again. You think that repairing the others could take months. Okay. I thought there was a way to get them all working, but if that's it, that's it. Repair wheels spin smoothly and almost noiselessly. Such wheels often help focus the mind during meditation. Meditate upon the mantra of inspiration. I don't think there is. I mean, the way they worded that made it seem like, yo, you can't. Look them at their word, yeah. Feel a sense of calm as you meditate, listening to the water of the dragon font and quiet revolutions of the wheel. Listen and relax. You've gained all you can from meditating with these wheels. After a few moments, something in the mechanism gives way. The wheels abruptly stop spinning and you doubt you'll be able to repair them again. Communion of the Dragon. Five health, 15 G. Okay. I think that's the best we can get. Let me double check before I get any further, because I would like whatever the best thing it can do is. Yeah, we did it right. There's only... You can do it with one and you get like plus 10 chi, or you can do it with both and get plus 15 chi and 5 health. So that's all we can do with that. I thought maybe there was a further one. I couldn't remember though. It has been a while. All right. Quick save. Probably have some good long conversations here if I had to imagine. Both ways because I initially messed up. Yeah, it's really easy to just mess it up.
You are here, alive. We thought you were dead, and then I had visions of the strangest things.
Dawnstar guided us to this place, but I expected a ghost, not flesh and blood.
He's alive! Death cannot stop one as powerful as I. Came back because of you, Dawnstar.
I do not know what to say.
Nice.
My surprise is tempered by
Back
knowing
from
that
the dead.
spouses and companions will follow beyond reason. Far, far beyond.
You must be of the great standing in the eyes of the heavens. Mortals are not returned from beyond in their own form.
My love for you drew me back to the life. It weakened her greatly. I must try to set things right.
Such creatures are not accustomed to needing assistance or being called on to assist. Both circumstances would likely annoy them.
As annoyances go, I think ours is more pressing. Or have you all forgotten the entire army of the Emperor?
Oh yeah. What? The Imperial Army is coming?
Dawnstar was not the only one aware of your return to life. Assaulting the spirit realm has alerted Sun Li.
Your former master, my uncle, has taken the Jade Empire as his own. Emperor Sun Li has set the whole of his forces against us, and we are trapped here in Dirge.
Nothing's worse than his wife. Yeah, I know, dude. She's the worst. Why would he set the whole army against us?
After you defeated my father, and Li struck you down, he claimed both your amulet and the heart of the water dragon and announced that his rule had begun. The Lotus Assassins were his almost immediately. Your amulet must have allowed him to quickly do what it took my father years to accomplish.
Water Dragon told me it was a powerful focusing tool.
We had no choice but to flee. In the days after, the new Emperor did not seem overly concerned with capturing us, and we did not know where to go.
He didn't consider us a threat. We had no way of fighting him. Just as with Sun High, only a spirit monk can face him with hope of success.
That's why we came here. Dawnstar's vision seemed impossible, but any hope was better than none.
Unfortunately, Emperor Sun Li sensed your stirrings in the spirit realm as well, and now we are trapped.
There's no way of avoiding them? Sneaking? Flight?
Only one path is passable by foot, and that is the route they are coming up. We cannot sneak past such a horde.
My marvelous
right,
dragonfly will not survive the passage either. The winds force a certain path, and the army's flyers are guarding it well. But that is our luck, as well as our sorrow. Their inferior flyers can barely stay aloft in such currents. They will not overrun us from the air, at least not in numbers.
We will raise our defense here, and come what may.
We have a little time. They are still at the base of the mountain. I'd say the main force won't be here until tomorrow.
We will start securing the temple. The great gates of this place will grant us some valuable time. At least they will not take us by surprise.
Fortifications? Perhaps I will remove some of the ordnance from the marvelous dragonfly. Properly applied, it may prove useful tomorrow. Come, Whirlwind, I need your muscle.
Best friends.
That's the Black Whirlwind.
Oh.
And as long as it makes the coming fight more interesting, I'll lift whatever you want.
That is all we can do to save ourselves today. But there was more that you learned in the spirit realm, wasn't there? I can tell.
Yes, I'm gay. There was something. It was about you and Master Li.
I saw hope in my vision that led us to you, but there was also something I didn't want to believe. I didn't tell the others. Can it be true? Am I really Master Li's daughter?
Oh yeah.
What?
I was really mad when we found that
I see why
out.
you didn't tell us. That is ridiculous.
It is no more outlandish than half the things I have seen in your company. She is of the right age.
Lots of children are born every day. I was born at that time. If you don't count this latest rebirth, so is our friend here.
But I was named for the fires of Dirge. Hui said as much, and it seems obvious now. The red glow opposite the morning sun was the temple burning.
So what if it was? It could have been visible across the Empire.
The burning temple was only visible from the palace.
But that's not... That would make her...
Your cousin?
A cousin? A princess? A rival?
You be quiet. This is not amusing.
Pretty amusing. Perhaps this will restore Master Li's good side.
You still seek to redeem your master even after what he did to you? Clearly, you are beyond reason. Fine, believe what you wish.
She's kind of based there.
Does
It's not like
anyone
light
care
side
how
and
I
dark
feel
side
about this?
in this game. Does anyone care how I feel about this? Not especially. All this time, imagine, like, building up the relationship and then just dropping it on her like this. Of course, Dawnstar. What should we do about this?
I am unsure what this really means, but we must tell Master Li and try to appeal to his sense of decency. This could lift so much pain from his heart.
Think so?
You are both crazy.
Yeah,
I'll go
honestly.
along with it if it helps us in the end.
I
but
agree
I'll
with
need more proof to believe it, and I expect Sun Li will too.
Princess here.
We have to survive the coming attack before anyone is told anything. We've done all we can for now. Tomorrow we'll decide our fates.
So much has happened. Please, when the others have left, we should have a moment together.